brew in, but before I forgot... Yes, I'm gonna put that here so I don't leave without it. We need it for the quest. I have one poison. Maybe I can make more bandages. They're not very hard to make. Quality restore health is good, but we should use up the lesser qualities. I don't think I need to brew more of them. For the time being, at least. So... mushroom times. My favorite. And the luminous. Let's see how well we fare with our new Master's Retort. Yes. And in fact, Django, if you mean the really old, it's maybe 5, 6, 7, a few years ago, modding tutorial I did where I would increase the capacity to 99999. Yes, very important for the ingredients. Though at the time we didn't have, I mean, currently it's all ingredients, so using these doesn't make a huge difference, but now having this, it's incredible. So before, like 10 years ago, when making, I should be out of this, when making a house mod, for me, yay! Ooh, that's also a rather powerful potion. Come on, do it again. So before in a house mod, I would want to have an alchemy sorter with one pot for every type of ingredient because it was actually faster to get things back. But now that we can filter from the inventory, I don't need those anymore, and I prefer to have one big container like this one. It's so much better. What I used to do, but I was before that tutorial, I would just go 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, but that wasn't a good idea, so I don't do it anymore. And also we have a MWSE mod that increases all the containers' capacity to, failed, to close to 1 million. So now I don't even have to worry about it. Come on. Give me more. Well, this is happening. We should pray. Do we venerate the ancestors? We do the prayer of the wise woman, though resist blight disease and resist fire, not very useful for me, so let's go for that. No sign of latte?
He's outside.
Oh, he's outside. Enjoying some fresh air. It is very sad that my character, who fancies herself a healer of the creature, of the people, of the land, is so much better at making poison than healing potions. It's, yeah, it's a bit ironic. And while we do that, we could practice our alchemy. I need to rest. But I'm not really tired. Before we go, we'll take a bit of stew. Yes, exactly. I can switch to my battle gear. Such a dorky helmet. Not as bad as the Colovian fur helm, but come on, not amazing. These two I should sell when I get the chance. Come on. I'd like to have, yeah, honestly, 6 bottles is not a huge lot. When we're going through a dungeon, I go through them very quickly. Currently, I have 6, 7. Though that was with my older retort. 15, 11, 19, 9. Okay, that is quite a jump in quality. I suppose we can rest for a bit. Now I feel like training, but my potion failed. So I don't know that we have more success with the new apparatus. I think when we succeed, it's a greater success. But we don't succeed more, I don't think. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to accept that I failed. Alright, we have some meat, we have some bread. That should be enough when traveling. Yeah, one mistake and you're mistaken. It's a cruel world. I think I have everything. Those things I want to sell. As soon as we find somebody who's rich enough for them, they're like 12 and 15k, I think. I'm really secretly, I'm hoping to find somebody who sells my superior adamantium cuirass. That would be ideal. Didn't I? Okay, it's here. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's do this. Let's have some, oh, no more stew? That's unfortunate. We'll cook next time we come back. Alright, Vess, let's go. Julian, I know you're tired and you can't move, but you're like me, you have to see this through. And so we are going to the Ahemusa, see if we can find out what happens or didn't happen with Julian's mother. Julian mentioned Shani, so we'll go and talk to her again, though the last time they were like 2 teenagers bickering. I guess they are teenagers. So this might explain that. I would like to give the ruin a good wide berth. Somebody's seen something. Yes, I see what you see. Poison, watch out. Oh, you're ugly. I don't like poison. Though I know how to cure it. Stop moving. Ugh. Okay. Julian, okay. Vess, okay. Well, if that was the only enemy outside the ruin, then I won't have to go around it so much. That's good news. I should go more towards the north, I think. Why?
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
Ooh, clan fear. The Daedras are coming out. Clan fear scale. Skin, yeah, we're taking that. And the heart. I believe Julian's mother finds those suitable as thoughtful gifts. That would be the camp, okay? And here we have an egg mine. There she is. Hagwar. Hello, Shani. I can't think why you're wasting time talking to me. Don't you have a terribly important mission or something? Right, see, she doesn't have much to say. This is something I can discuss with him, listening, get rid of him, and we can talk. I may have food. You're welcome to my bread. Okay, Julian, come this way. This is the Ahemusa camp, indeed. Don't be ridiculous. Mother never been married, I told you. People tell all kinds of lies about her. You should not listen. Right. And Shani? Yes, same thing. Well, I'm gonna go talk to Shani, Julian. So you wait here. And I don't have to tell you wait right here, because I know he's just not gonna move.
And how are you?
I'm yes, maybe. Just as soon as the Pagwar moves away a little bit. There we go. Right, about Julian. I'm looking out for him, yes. So what's that about a terrible mistake? So he's told you, has he? About being the Nerevarine, I mean? And all that stuff about his mother finding him in the wilderness as a baby? Ha! Babies don't come from rocks, you know? Whatever Mashti says. Of course not. I know what really happened, and Mashti knows I know. That's why she made Julian break up with me. She was scared I'd get the truth through Julian's thick skull. I never did, though. That idiot believes anything she tells him. So what really happened? I can't tell you here. I shouldn't even be talking to you. If Amabi heard us, she'd go mad. Anyway, I have to go hunting. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll send word to you. Sorry, to you somehow. Then I'll take you somewhere we can talk properly. Okay. Do you think other people would know about the mother? And also that Ambi person might be somebody we want to talk to. You know, get the truth from her directly. Mashti, Kaushibil married. That's not how it was, Outlander. But this is a private tribal business, none of your concern. And by Beothia, don't mention such a thing to Amabi. You see, I feel like I should talk to Amabi. She is our late Ashkan's honored widow. She's been delicate since her husband died. Out of respect for her, we do not talk about certain people. Okay. Out of respect for her, she's an elderly, she's an Ashlander, widow of the Ashcan. I will not seek her out, but once we've talked with Shani, if we don't get the whole story... Oh, wow. If we don't get the whole story, then I will go ahead and talk to her. Yeah, perhaps she is the only one. What do you say, Arvisa? Should we go and talk to Amabi? Never say never. True. I wonder how Julian feels about it. Yep, let's go, Julian. You know Amabi? Oh, her. She's the one who got my mother banished. She was jealous that they made Mother wise woman instead of her, even though Amabi is terrible at magic and has no gift for prophecy. So she made up lies about her and persuaded her husband, the Ashcan, to cast my mother out. She hates me too, by association, I guess. She's just a crazy old woman. Nothing else. Do we go and talk to her? No. Julian said no. Okay. I need to go back to the Orshilako. And I don't need to trek. I should have thought of that sooner. Yeah, 180 is nothing. Panic. I think I'll have to go and make my coffee myself though. We're hungry. And very thirsty. Oh crap, I put all my water in my pot. Hopefully they have a well somewhere here. Don't you have... That's not gonna work as a source of water. Everybody is talking to me. Rather, everybody is talking at me. Well, I don't see a source of water. So the ash can is here. I think that would be the wise woman. Oh, but it's not the wise woman I want to go to.
I shall be your guide to the 7 trials on the path of the narrow blade. Ask and I shall answer with Azura's blessing.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have gone to Soul Metal directly. Do you have tea, though? Because we are terribly thirsty. There we go. Trauma root tea. Perfect. Thank you. I am so in sync with my character that I am terribly thirsty as well. That's role-playing to the next level, you see. I think that's the one with the bigger carpet, you see. The wise woman has a little carpet and it's got the bigger carpet. We have that. We have that. And we have that.
You have brought me the 3 tokens of the warrior's taste. I can speak to you further of the 3rd trial.
Yes, let's speak of the 3rd trial. I am impressed. These 3 tokens you have brought me, you may keep them. I don't care for the corpus weeping, or the shield, or the cup. You have passed the warrior's test, and I will give you the secret to the 3rd trial. In caverns dark, Azuru's eye sees and makes to shine the moon and star. This is the 3rd vision, and you must go to the cavern of the incarnate, a place sacred to Azura, and look for the moon and star. The secret of the cavern of the incarnate is set in a riddle. The eye of the needle lies in the teeth of the wind. The mouth of the cave lies in the skin of the pearl. The dream is the door, and the star is the key. This riddle is a wisdom's test. Take counsel of the wisdom of the tribes, and you shall find the way. Seek the cavern of the incarnates, gain the moon and star, and bring it to Nibini Mesa. Take with you my blessing and the blessing of our tribe, Malipu Ataman's belt. Thank you for that. The dream is the door. I am now an earth friend. That's it. I'm just an earth friend. Sujama is the drink? I don't know. Master is not bad. So what does the belt do? Fortify health, me. Fortify agility 5. I mean, the one that I got from Kogorun does more. Yeah, no, I still prefer that. I still prefer that. So, wisdom of the tribes. Hello to Suradad. You are of the Ahimusa indeed. You are a hunter. Excellent. Do you know the Eye of the Needle? This token of our tribe, Malibu Ataman's belt, is proof of Soul Metal's blessing. Let me think. Perhaps you mean the needle? It is a tall rock column in the Valley of the Wind. I have slept beneath it once or twice. The Valley of the Wind is a valley on the northeast slope of Red Mountain. The entrance to the valley is marked by Arion's teeth. There are 2 valleys side by side on the northeast slope of Red Mountain. The westernmost valley is called Dry Clam Valley. The camps have no water, but they are sheltered from the winds. Duna Cavern are also there. I wonder if that's not the valley where Seren is. The Valley of the Wind is the eastmost valley. It runs along and straight south between Aaron's Teeth and climbs towards Red Mountain. The mouths of these valleys are to the east along the coast, past Bathuan, the Dwemer Ruin, and just past Ergopenol, the Daedric Ruin turns south. I believe... Right, that's the Daedric Ruin that I tried to avoid, and in the end, we had to fight that horrible spider thing. So we need to go south from here, and you see Seren is there. So part of the valley is here. So we'll have to travel there, roughly. Give or take. Finding the cavern when I played Morrowind blind took a long time because it never occurred to me to ask anyone but Nibani for clues. He did say the tribe, the wisdom of the tribes, so I figured asking them, and then he said then return to her. But yes, that was my first idea as well. Do you have more? Skin of the pearl. You bear Malipu's Atman's belt. This is important. Just a moment. You mentioned the needle in the Valley of the Wind. I recall at the top of that tall spire is not white, but much lighter than other rock nearby. The head of the Valley of the Wind sits right under the needle. It is a good, safe campground, sheltered from wind, with only one approach. That whitish rock at the top of the needle, that might be the pearl you're looking for. Okay. Yes. I know no place of that name, but there is a place called Aaron's Teeth. Okay, we talked about that. Talk. I wanted to talk about talk, and we talked about talk. I am clan friend. Okay, well, I roughly know where to go. We go from here and then south. Now, if I go directly south, this is going to be part of the Graceland, so we'll have to go. And looking at the map, unfortunately, I can't zoom. But I think there, we have 2 valleys, I think. All right, we'll try that. We'll see what... There! Ah. I knew there had to be some fresh water in here. Right, Arvesa. Yes, Arvesa is still really not nice about the Ashlanders. You have nothing to say about that? You don't find that interesting? What about you, Julian? You said we had to play along. You're right. You were thinking about Shani, huh? Not in that way. Everything that's happened when I was mad at you, and then when you had Corpus and I thought you were going to die, it just makes me think, what if I had stayed mad at you and then something terrible had happened and I never got the chance to make things right? I never have forgiven myself for being such an idiot. I'm so glad to hear you say it, Julian. Maybe he's growing up. And then I think about Shani. You think you're being an idiot. I'm not sure, but I think maybe I should talk to her again. Yes. You could have told me that, you know, when we were over there. You know the rock? Okay. Thanks. Yes, we will go and talk to her. Skin of the what? Teeth of the what? Those teeth. They're just west of my home camp. Okay. Okay, that's good. So, we're in fact going back to the Ahemosa? That's what's happening, right? Fortunately, where is the Caravana? I'm so glad we don't have to trek, there we go, back and forth all the time. Hello. No, you offer training. Where is the carrot? Oh yeah, we couldn't miss a fight with a cliff racer. So this guy is not the person I'm looking for. Where is the person I'm looking for? Because I don't want to trek all the way back. Are you the person I'm looking for? You are. I wish to go back to the Ahemosa camp. Alright, Shani is gone. These are good, you can chew on them when you're hungry. Hello, Ahe. I am looking for Shani, yes. A hunting troop returned some time ago, but she was not among them. They say they lost her somewhere in the Gravelands. Normally, I would not speak to you about this, but I confess I am worried, and we cannot spare the warriors to search for her. Perhaps you should speak to Gunta. She was leading the expedition and can tell you more. She's in the camp somewhere. Try the healers or the traders. Mama Ea is your healer, and Lanabi is your trader. Wise Yurt. Wise woman. Kelsey. Duta. The Ashkan. Come on. Asamaz. Lanabi, the trader. yeah. Dag recently showcased a mod that overhauls the entrance to make the spire a lot more unique and noticeable. Is it one of Okay, that was weird. That's Gunta. Is it one of Markham's mod? Like, I know essentially the first mods that they made was something for the Arabinism camp, and then I think there was another one. Or is it a different person? You'll find you're not welcome here. Come on, because Julian is there? Look. Yes, you don't like. But Shani. Shani? Yes. She was a member of my hunting party, but we were attacked suddenly by many Kagutis in the Gracelands, and the group became scattered. When we assembled again, she was missing. We searched for her, but time drew on and we returned to camp, thinking perhaps she had come here. That was some time ago now, and I fear the worst. She's very young and not a strong fighter. We cannot afford to send warriors after her, as we have few left, and they must hunt and defend the camp. If you are her friend, I mean, we've talked. The first time we talked, I bribed her, like, all the money I had, so that she would talk to me. And when she did talk, it was only to argue with Julian, but yes, I suppose we're friends. I would be in your debt. She was under my command, and I feel responsible, and yet you do nothing. But the Kaguti attack happened west of Telvos, near the Nerano ancestral tomb. One of my hunters thought he saw her running in the direction of the mountains, but he couldn't be sure. We searched but found nothing. Okay. And you are the trader? Yeah. I don't think you're the person I'll be selling my expensive spare weapons. I'll take one of these. That's it. I think I stopped wearing the lamp because it's, yeah, instead of my thigh bag. And I need to be able to carry things a lot more than I want to see, apparently. Can I sell you the apparatus?
Do you need a healer?
No. No. No, you won't buy my retort. That's unfortunate. The wise woman might. Julian? Shall we go look for Shani? Lost in the Graceland. That little swit never did have any sense of direction. I suppose we'd better go and bring her in, although she probably just wandered over to Vos for a drink and got talking to someone. Okay, then what we're doing is we head to Vos and then search, and since there could be... Okay. With a bit of luck, we can do the two things in one swift run, I guess. All right, step one, Delvos is here. We want to go slightly to the west of it. Yum yum. That would be the guy I helped. No, it's not. You're the caravaner. Okay, why are you here?
May you find all that you...
This is where I helped Gareth. I returned his Pagwar. Gareth, not Gareth. And then he just stays here. You're waiting for the next Ashlander attack? And I did explain to him that it may have been Ashlanders that attacked him, but it was also an Ashlander at the time, Julian and myself, that helped him. See, we need to go in the valley behind those mountains here, I think. Now, not too far from Julian's camp, there is a tomb. Not sure, I don't remember the name. I just don't. So I am now roughly west of Delvos. What is that? A giant bat? What? What are you? What? A bug. I don't like those. Okay, we got it. Well, that exhausted me. No stamina. That Kaguti over there. A Nyx hound there, but I think behind is a Kaguti. It looks dead. So that would be a pretty good indication. Yes. Yes, yes indeed. I'm not running anymore because I want to be ready for a fight. Like if there's a serious fight, can't be exhausted as it starts. Alright. One dead Kaguti. Many dead Kagutis. That might be the Derano tomb. That makes sense. That's it. Oh. Okay, we're on the right track. I think these rocks... Yes, these rocks are not vanilla rocks. And I kind of worry / suspect that Shani is behind some of these rocks. Because the clues are really leading like straight through. I think it was someone's update of Marken's Eye of the Needle, but I can't find the video now. Maybe he just showed it during a different mod showcase. No, don't worry about it. But Marken did do Eye of the Needle, and then somebody overhauled that again. I mean, an improvement over an improvement, sure. Yeah, because you see vanilla. Okay. Thank you. But that, you see? What are you fighting? Another one? See, that would be the next clue. Here. Here. But I'm in the middle of the overhaul. So in that case, this would have to be where we're supposed to go if we didn't have that huge... Yes. Shit.
No time for idle hands.
What are you? Stop running away. Oh, okay. A phantom shaman. What? Thank you, Wes. Yeah. So if I didn't have that beautiful overhaul, by the way, it looks amazing, super cinematic, we would have walked through that, arriving at Dereleth. There's a slight incompatibility, but I know there's a patch for it as well. And you are not Shani, so that's good. That could be useful. There's another potion that way. If that is Shani, she's really quite messy, isn't she? Just dropping potions everywhere. There's a Kaguti there.
No time for idle hands.
Jump! Jump! You do? Because I don't.
Surrender or
Apparently.
forfeit my mercy.
There we go. Now I'm exhausted. There's somebody over there. Aha! It was out on the ground. She used to have a shield a lot like that. The door is blocked by fallen rocks on the other side. Maybe you could clear them if you had some kind of mining tool. Definitely don't have a miner's pickaxe. I think I know this guy because when I trekked...
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
Yeah, you're a bounty hunter? No, you're just a rogue. Nothing. Right. Clearly the game wants me to have a miner pickaxe. I do not have one. In my yurt, I have a pickaxe, stone pickaxe, but it's not gonna do the trick. Where do I get a pickaxe? There was a mine close to the Aemusa. There is a mine close to Telvos as well. And in there we might be able to find a pickaxe. It's my best bet. But while I'm here, I think we really should go and take a look over there. Thank you for the bat. Any chance to mark, not for this character, her mysticism is not great. Let's see, we're talking 10, 15, oh no, I have an item plus 11, so my mysticism is not amazing, and I already have a mark in Balmora in the Mages Guild, which is the single most convenient spot. And my mysticism is not high enough to place a second mark. I mean, isn't it? Isn't it? And no mark. See, I can have only one mark. So they really don't? Wow. But anyway, point is, I don't want to lose my Balmora mark. But I think from here it's not so bad to trek back to either close to Voss for the egg mine or close to the Ahemusa for the egg mine. Or that other valley, was it Dust Valley? There is also a mine there, for sure. Because we did walk that way. So I still think Voss is going to be the closest.
You will die.
Oh my gosh, yeah, bats everywhere. Obviously it's nighttime. Okay. Let's explore this particular valley. Maybe there will be a mine right there. That would be pretty amazing. Oh look, a cliff racer. A cliff racer in the Ashlands, how quaint. You have nothing at all, Julian. Nothing. You're paralyzed. Bess, you got the bat? Thank you.
What do you need?
Coffee, please. A big black coffee.
Unfortunately not it. It's busy.
What, is he outside?
No,
Where is he?
he's lying on the clothes.
But he could lie on this clothes.
Can I can attempt the transfer.
Please attempt a kitten transfer. A kitten transfer is a delicate operation where we gently pick up a kitten and place him here. And sometimes the kitten is so sleepy that he just stays here. It takes skill, patience, and a whole lot of luck. Do I see a floof? Yeah, I think if we keep going south, we'd reach that other egg mine. Oh. No. Failure. Failure. Maybe with a snack or two? Ah, they won't let us go south though. Well, I must say that this whole place looks a lot scarier with those huge rocks. The nice thing with having Corpus, I do not fear blighted creatures anymore. Okay, we're going up. A non-aggressive Grama Forager? Who knew?
What?
Yes, please. This looks very promising. There it is. I'm not seeing... Is that this rock that's supposed to be the pearl? You should finish your quest relating to Julian before entering here. Talk to Shani as much as you can and follow the hints in your journal.
Can give it. Can I have my cup, please?
Sure.
Do you want another piece of planet?
Yes. Yes, they decided not enough meat on me or something. Or maybe it's that aura of fire around me that scares them a little bit. That's a more likely scenario. Okay. Bye-bye, Latte.
Thanks, gone.
Cat gone. Alright, so... confirmed, we absolutely need to go to a place where we can find a pickaxe. And that place is gotta be Vos. I think it's the nearest. I don't even know for sure where you can buy a pickaxe. Your best bet is to... Yeah, I guess that's the pearl-ish. It's not really convincing, right? This might not be the best way.
You want a snack?
No, I'm happy with the coffee and maybe more water, please.
Wait. Soda water?
Mm.
Did you know we have mango juice and cocoa water?
But I'm happy with water. We're cold. We're thirsty. We need a pickaxe. For the sake of being effective, where would that take me?
It's not bad.
I mean, there is a temple in Voss, so that's where I assume I would be. Let's find out. Voss. Okay, stop. I know things happen here. But we're good. Okay. Paxson and Tetra are back with me. It's okay. Julian! Julian, you can walk. Now you're walking away from me. Anything wrong? Yes. Yes, Julian. Very, very wrong. Everything. Let's be together. Let's go. It's a miracle. See, I was right. Shani is the cure, or was the cure, for Julian's catatonic state. Wow. Save. Whew. Okay. Miracle right there.
Are you role-playing the mud bug as something that actually happened?
A mud bug?
Yeah, bug in the mud.
What is that? Bug.
But yeah.
I'm not role-playing it. He was clearly in a state of shock, and now he's okay. Alright, let's get out of here before, you know, something else happens. I still think that the egg mine on the other side of Telvos is my best bet to find a pickaxe. So that's what I'm gonna do. It should be right on the other side. Like, there's that little yup. There. Ouch. So I don't want to go. Okay. Now, if we don't find a pickaxe in the mine, I don't know where else. Detail, hello. This is not Satanin. We haven't been in Satanin in a long time. Anyway, how are you? Alright, we want a pickaxe. We might have to borrow it. I will leave whatever amount of gold seems sufficient. Oh. Shit, what? Were you blighted to be so aggressive? It was blighted. Everything in here is blighted. Let's get out. I am immune, but not my companions. Okay. I didn't have to go very far. No. There's a slight issue of aggressivity with my rat. We good? Alright, back some, buddy. You have to stop making everybody upset. I think maybe when Paxson casts his lights on, that might be a trigger for everyone around. It's a shame because I really like Paxson's light, but hey. Mashing up text.